I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards and the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies, family.
Na hát, hello mindenkinek, én itt #gamer vagyok, és hát jó hosszú kiadás után, de újra folytatni fogom a Vampyrt. Én bocsánatot kérek kiadásra, nem volt nagyon idő most a videózásra, de gyerekek viszont visszatérek, és megpróbálok átállni nyári szünet alkalmából a mindennapi videózásra. De viszont remélem élvezni fogjátok a mai videót. Ugye ott tartottunk, hogy beszéltünk Robert Patriescottal, Richard Niedergottal, bocsánat. És akkor most beszéltünk mind a két csávóval, mert most el kell mennünk ugye Darius Petrescu házába. És ahogy látjátok, talán most láthatjátok, hogy egy kicsit jobban fut a játék, hát ez azért történt. Észrevettem, hogy a gépem az valamiért alapból hányra rakta a grafikát, csak nem tudom miért. Ide kell. Jó, akkor. Újra bekapunk.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Hát? Szóval nem tudom mesmerizolni.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Jó, hát a kedves öreg ember, csak hát meg akartam mesmerizolni, hogy aztán kiszívja valamit. Mit is mondtam? Én mondani valamit. Várjunk csak. Várjunk csak, hogy is kell. Na, visszatértem. Leesett gyerekek a... papír leesett a földre. Várjunk csak. Konkrétan én nem emlékszem ennek a játéknak az irányítására. Na mindegy. Megtaláljuk mi a lootot a játék irányítása nélkül is. Mindig egy elég nagy úgy.
It's locked.
Ez lokkolva van, ezt azt hiszem megtaláltam. Csak itt jöttünk be, nem? Én innen jöttünk be, hát akkor még nem megyünk ki. És minket felvesszük. Mert először kilótolunk mindent, mert természetesen doktorok lennénk. Oda kell bemenni, ezt jól tudom. Jó. Jó, akkor menjünk be. Ott van fent. Csak hol kell fennmenni? Itt az az igazi kérdés most. Itt.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort, liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Aqui eu consigo.
Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Aqui akartam színűen.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. To what do I owe this courtesy? This is an unfitting place for the illustrious Doctor. You shouldn't be here.
It's locked, all right. It's locked.
I don't understand.
Dorothy könyvnek beszélni.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Elárulta a kórházat, nem? A doktor Swansea-ben. És vér is kell.
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
Muszáj volt, kellett a vér.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
Kellett. Erre szükségünk volt. Szerintem.
It's locked, all right.
Ezt kellett volna kinyitni.
This one stinks already. It's elite! Murdering bastard! Boom!
Kicsikén megütöttük alá a búbúját. Látom, mi vesztettünk HP-t. Más nem a búbúját, így is megütöttük.
Stupid! It's all a bloody joke to you, isn't it? Sick and suffering. The wet boots will be proud of me.
Patkány kell találnunk, kevés a vidék. Csináljuk hozzá, amit is tudunk. Patkány. Patkány! És ne voltunk is. Voltunk a lédés. Olyan napot patkányok, patkány.
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Get back in the grave! Burn it,
Fuss már el! Hát ezt nem hiszem el! Nyomom! Az a space-t. Megnyomod a space, nem csinál semmit. Lehet, hogy kifuttam staminából, de eddig folyamatosan dodge-olt. Igen.
Cross the leash, boys!
Dugolj már meg! Üssed már! Semmi! Fussál már!
Burn it, boys!
Második. Szerintem ezt a rage momentet ezt ki fogom vágni. Ez csak a bosshoz mondott. Hospital.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Lehet, hogy pre-order bónusz mindig. Várjál. Végre rossz. Ez milyen is? Jó, roha. Nem a rage. Lát kódron. Vagy ez. De van egy nagyon hangi. Ez is kell. Ez is kell, ugye? Kicsit sebezzem a többet. Ugye ez a heal. Ez csak az elhúzás kell. Bodyhozom is kell. Jó, csak 600. Jó, ez van egy 1000-es kell. Na, most tudunk majd ultimate-et csinálni. Shadow damage. Blood. Ez bloodra megy? Shadow damage. Shadow fokamában 1000. Ez a black damage. Rage. No. Kifejlesztünk egy ultit. Gyerekek, hol fölmennünk? Akkor mégis ezzel most szerintem fejlődtünk egy kicsit. 11-es szintre körül. Fight against the rise of Pitch. Körülbelül most 11-esek van szerintem. 14-esek? Na, nem is rossz. Ennek örülni is tudunk. Na. Ez Lady Ashbury. Ez lent van. Na, itt kell eljutni. Sokkal több lesz aztán. Viszont neki állok craftolok egy kicsit. Meg kint is van. Azt hiszem kint. Kint, ja, tényleg már emlékszem.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter, his cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her. Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the immortals' world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
What type of vampire is a skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon. and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
Oh,
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
még rákérdezünk arra, hogy
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel, to let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, And I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Na hát akkor ezt be is fejeztük ezt a beszédet vele.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Az van Vampyr's blood. Analizálnunk kell. Mindjárt craftolok syringe-et hozok.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scows. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Chapter 3, Families. Tell Edgar Swansea about Razvan Vasyly's blood. Várjál. Causes and effects.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I never saw symptoms like this when I was in France. Not at all.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
Yep.
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
I have a few leads, but nothing I can share for now. I need more time and more evidence.
I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on the matter.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the Children of the Night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
Nekem mint boss.
Please accept my condolences.
Mennyit egy boss lesz. The eye was in the tomb. És Storm és Cemetery. Miért van egy olyan érzésem, hogy ez egy boss lesz? Hogy Mary ki kell a sírból, és le kell győzni. Tudom, egy elég hülye elmélet. Jó, kell rosszat mondtam. Ez elég hülye elmélet, de szerintem nem kizárt, sajnos.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Ennyit rosszat nyomok. Hát csak megtisztítni, én ezt így megkerülöm, ezt a hálat. Ezt akkor egyenesen csak elmegyek Stormwitchhez. Blackpool, Lowborg. Gyere vissza, jó.
This is despicable.
Hol van? Ott van.
I have this thirst for blood.
Hát általában minden vámpírnak olyan van. Kadett.
No civilians allowed, sir.
Amelyik civil az a
Get weapons ready! We found one!
persze.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Save the isolated woman. Erre kellene annyira menni.
What do you want? Somebody help!
Jó.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Goodbye, bitch. Mesmerázolhattam volna.
Shouldn't you...
Maybe.
Várjál. Nem tudom, ez valami 3-as szint kell hozzá. 29 az XP jelenti. Blontis. Mesmerázolni is ott van. Ez szopás. Scald, az ő scald. Ki van? Akkor ez egy kicsikés sor. 10-es szám, nem szóval sem. Számolni, hogy többet is levesz az életéből. Offhandnek meg berakom. Buddy, act like a bitch. Várjatok, mi lesz? Ezt beállítjuk itt. És akkor ide is beállítjuk ezt a use site-ot. Ja, ez egy kétkezes. Used hexo. Szertet használjuk, azt nem érdekes. Nagyon lassan.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
Na, itt jó lesz.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
I wish the tears would come. But I'm empty. And I feel a hypocrite.
Let your pain run free, Jonathan. Don't smother it. What you feel is your humanity. Don't be so quick to lose it.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Better go home, sir. Don't come closer! Die! Want some of this?
Jó, én ezt átváltam, azt a fegyver, nekem ez nem. Main hand. Ez two handy, az a baj. Most hexó. Másodlagosnak. Kettő per 16. Jó lesz az. Jó, hát
And off to church he goes. A newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin. Forget your old, weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Best be moving on. Not a safe place. Away with you! Watch yourselves! There's one of them! The power of Lord commands!
Kinyírt. Ó, hogy nem tud bekosulni. Még egy próbát megadok ennek a bossnak. Még adok ennek a bossnak egy próbát. Csak annyi különbséggel. Hogy revolver lesz a másodlagos.
Away with you!
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Get a taste of this!
gyorsan elmegyek odáig. Most el kell menni. Valamilyen Szent Mary Churchhoz. Jaj, ez az. Ezt már tudom. Nem volt. Jó, ide. Ide bejövünk.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
Just know, I cared for her.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Mit először? Jó, hát a hospitálozó elmegy.
It's one of them!
gyorsan megbeszerzem az egyik ultimate-et. Swansea most nem fog találkozni, most annyit fog csak csinálni, hogy
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. You. I remember you. Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me, chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Okay.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Valaki más nem tudom. És véletlenül ötletbe, aki segített meg, mert nekem nincs. Nézd, mi álljunk még gyorsan, még levolvolok egyet. Ultimate. Solche Tages können. Ez kell nekem. Ez a rage ez nagyon durva. Ezt már láttam videóban. köpte. Ez a biting kód, ez már kellene fog. Ezt itt teljesen mindent itt ki kell fejlesztenem. Jó, ez itt minden, ami nekünk kell mára. The following night. Na. Én megköszönöm nektek a figyelmet, ha tetszett nektek a videó, akkor ne felejtsétek el lájkolni, és feliratkozni se. De feliratkozni is akkor nem, mármikor feliratkozhatok. Na, köszönöm szépen, hogy megnézted, ha tetszett, akkor ne felejts lájkolni. Én hashtag-émre voltam. Így várjatok, hogy is kell ebből kilépni. Ja, megvan, jó. Egy pillanat, csak éppen a kilépéssel babrálok. Na, köszönöm szépen, hogy megnézted a videót, ugye, ha tetszett. Blablabla. Hashtag-émre voltam.
Okay, it's rap pack to my pulse flat. We keep it real, no false rap. I got 4 cards and they all black. Got 4 bras and they all that. We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so